7 out of the 8 largest countries in the world, Russia, Canada, the United States, Brazil, Australia, India, and Argentina practice federalism. Nigeria is also governed through federalism. This mode of governance is often chosen to preserve the different identities of the diverse population and multi-ethnic groups while uniting them together as a nation. In every federal system, there are at least 2 levels of government. There is a central level of government, which is the federal government, and state government or other entities into which the country is divided. The powers and responsibilities of the different levels of government are guarded by a national constitution. While Nigeria seemingly has all of this in place, its federal character has consistently been questioned. In federalism, it is necessary that a structure provides its people and different tiers of government equitable distribution of resources and powers. But this is not the case in Nigeria. The exclusive, concurrent, and residual legislative list of the 1999 Constitution set the roles of the different tiers of government with a lopsided tilt in favor of the federal government. There is an excessive degree of federal involvement in almost all facets of national life, and the federating units are left in the cold and can only perform subordinate roles. Did you know that presently, a sitting governor of a state in Nigeria, although on paper is the chief security officer of the state, is not in the membership of the National Security Council, cannot employ or give directives to the police in his state? This is because Nigeria has a federal police system and all directives and power sits with the federal government. Did you also know that the federal government is involved in primary education as well as primary health care? The federal government of Nigeria has so much power in its pocket that it carries out many functions that many consider should have been completely delegated to other tiers of government. It is such that the federal government is involved in maintaining roads in rural areas, saddled with the provision of electricity, and even involved in the culture. The biggest flaw in Nigeria's federalism has to be revenue sharing, where the resources of the country belong to the federal government. All the funds generated by each state are kept in the federation's account and shared monthly by the center among the 3 tiers of government: the federal, state, and local governments. Many have stated that this is not progressive and that federating units are supposed to tap their resources to generate revenue and pay an agreed percentage of tax to the center or the federal government. Since 1999, the call for restructuring has been loud but with dissent views. To some, restructuring means the creation of additional states, and to another group, it is about devolution of power. There is also a school of thought that suggests the collapse of the 36 states of the Federation into regions. An alternate school of thought says the best way to eat this elephant is to take a bite at a time, focusing on economic and financial viability. Akinwumi Adesina, the president of the African Development Bank, recently stated that resources found in each state or region should belong to them. The constituent entities should pay federal taxes or royalties for those resources. He argued that the strong states would unleash massive wealth across the country. In 2021, with the backing of a federal high court in Port Harcourt, the governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, and his Lagos counterpart, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, signed into law a bill that authorizes the state government to henceforth collect value-added tax (VAT) in the states. This development was applauded by many. They asserted that this is indeed fiscal federalism, where every state generates and keeps all taxes on the consumption of goods and services in their respective states. There were also opposing opinions. While many may not have agreed on what is the needed holistic restructuring for the country, there is a general consensus that the present system needs to be tinkered and the exclusive list revised to give states more power to function and flourish. Nigeria may not thrive, or even survive without the fair distribution of power and resources amongst the federating units.